Welcome back to another episode of Q to the LF. It's your boy K Bash, and we are still on our Marvel Rivals tactics for all you guys that are trying to learn how to embody and play your characters a lot better. We got a couple more things that you should be looking at in order to step up in the ranks and get to where you need to be by changing your game style. So, the first thing that we want to go ahead and talk about is out of position. Okay, when teammates are out of position, when the enemy is out of position, when there's any character on the field or on the map that's out of position, that should be called out. The communication is a big thing inside of Marvel Rivals. I want you guys to remember that. So, as anybody is out of position, if Thing gets out of position, he jumps out the way. If Hulk jumps out of position, if like you've got a Magic that's coming into your backline, or a Black Panther, or even a Spider-Man that kind of tries to dip in, you can catch a quick CC on one of those guys. You want to call that out to your team. So out of position play is something you want to definitely look at if you guys want to expound upon kills and make sure that you are capitalizing on people that step out of their position. So you want to make sure you're watching out for those OOP situations, right? So now the next thing that you want to do is, while we're talking about calling things, is you want to call your kills. Now I understand that there is a kill feed and it makes a nice little ding noise once you get a kill. But the thing about it is audibly telling somebody that somebody has gone down that they know that they were worried about before is a morale booster for your team. So you want to make sure that if somebody is dead by your hands or dead by one of your teammates' hands, you say that person is down. Black Panther down, Spider-Man down, Magic down, like Iron Fist down. These are people that are coming into your backline causing a problem. And you want to know that that's not a problem anymore. You want your teammates to tell you that. So it's good to call your kills and call those deaths. Let your teammates know and bolster their morale by letting them know that person is no longer a problem, right? Here's another thing that I want you guys to check out is healing supports, right? Now, you always want to think about supports as the actual healers, and they're providing the HP for the battlefield and for your allies, right? But what you want to also do as a support player or a strategist player in Marvel Rivals, you want to make sure that you're also healing the other healers that are helping you out in the game out there. So whenever you have like a Rocket right next to you and you've got Sue there, a lot of the healers, they cannot necessarily regenerate on their own without a little bit of assistance from another support character. It's a lot harder for them to stay alive and keep their KD at a lower rate if they're always being dove and killed, and you know what I'm saying, they're constantly being berated in the background. So what you want to do as another support character is look out for your buddy back there and make sure that you guys are also taking care of each other. Supports get blamed a lot for a lot of things. So you want to make sure that you guys are at least at the bare minimum taking care of each other. All right. Last thing I want to go over with you guys is alt baiting, right? Like ultimate baiting, right? You want to make sure, and comboing in a sense, right? Ultimate baiting and comboing, right? So you want to make sure that you're using your alt either after or before the enemy gets a chance to, in order to expound upon whatever situation you may see in the field. If you see that there is a prime opportunity for you to catch a couple of squishies in the alt, but you know that shield is going to be a problem, maybe you want to break said shield on Strange or Cap or any of these people that may be causing a problem that may stop your alt from happening. As far as comboing alts, I want you guys to start looking at the team ups and the different ways that one alt may CC and stop someone and make them vulnerable for another, such as like Strange and Wanda. Or you may look at a situation where you got Wanda and Jeff, right? I mean, you can go with Emma and Iron Fist, right? As she has everybody walk forward, you let Iron Fist cut loose because they can do nothing about it. So alt comboing is a very, very useful tool that I want you guys to start getting used to doing. But to do that, you must communicate with your team. If you guys are like looking at a pattern here, like everything that I'm talking about requires communication. So come off of the chat and start talking to your teammates inside of the game chat so you guys can coordinate a plan and start utilizing those counter swapping ideas that you have when you're demanding that people switch. Let's talk about it and make sure that we're getting through these matches, okay? That's why you're not climbing, is because your healers aren't healing each other. You guys are not waiting for the team to come out of position so that you can expound upon their mistakes. You're not calling your kills. You're not comboing your alts or baiting the other team to do those things. If you guys would do those things and you listen to what I'm telling you, you too will climb. But it's K Bash, man. Another couple more tips for you. If If you follow these things, man, it'll help you out. If you guys have any other questions or want me to cover any other things that you know have been kind of like, the bane of your existence or that's grinding your gears, let me know and I can go ahead and cover it. And we can start talking about some things to get this community rounded around to an area where we're helping each other and building and strengthening these lords out here. Okay. But good luck out there. Peace.